done. It's like hitting a nail on the head.
Amen.
We need to stop hitting around the nail and hit it on the head, and eventually you'll get your answer.
Amen.
Thank you, Lord.
If you are believing God for something that only He can do, I encourage you to circle it in prayer and fasting.
Amen.
Increase your prayer time, cry out, press into God, seek God, and continue to circle it in prayer.
Amen.
God is looking for circle makers. He's looking for circle makers.
Yes.
Are you a circle maker? I'm a circle maker.
Praise God.
Praise the Lord.
Thank you.
Let's draw a circle around the unbelievers. Our children, our church, our pastors,
Yes.
our finances, our leaders, our mothers, our fathers, our health, our goals, our ministries, our businesses,
Jesus.
our minds, our hearts, and keep pushing through. Keep praying through.
Yes.
Because this stuff works.
Yes, it does.
This
Amen.
stuff is vital.
Yes, that's right.
Be encouraged.
Yes, God can do it. Amen.
There is a quote I want to share with you. Prayer is the difference between us fighting for God and God fighting for us.
Wow.
How do you want to do your life? God fighting for you through prayer, or you fighting for God? You fighting for God will lead to burnout.
Wow. My God.
It will wear you out
Yes, it will.
and run you down.
Wow.
I have found that everything goes to another level of God's favor when it's backed by much prayer and fasting.
Wow.
God lifts it to another place. I believe our prayers reflect our dependence on God, and dependence is power.
Amen.
When you depend on God, that's when He comes through.
Amen.
But when you depend on yourself, that's when you come through.
Yeah. A mess.
Which ain't much good.
That's right. It's a mess. A mess. Amen.
I'm learning that our prayers are one indicator of your future. Think about that. Our bolder prayers for God to do amazing things in our lives. That's where you are heading. Many of our prayers they're just cries for help. God, help me with my kids. Help me with my bills. Help me with a new car. Help me on my job. And that's okay. They are important as well. But if you analyze your prayers, you are going to find some indicators of your future. Just think about your prayers. What do you spend most of your time praying about? Because that's where you're heading. Think about that thing. That's where your life is going. I remember back when, we were kids growing up and your parents would tell you, tell me who your friends are. I'll tell you where you're going. It's the same thing. When we look at our prayers, what are we truly praying for? What are we asking God to do?
Wow.
Where are those prayers leading us? What is your goal? What does your future look like?
That's right.
I pray for souls, leaders, revival, a closer walk with God, the body of Christ, my pastors, my family, my husband, my community, my ministry. These are prayers that I'm praying all the time. So I know that's where my life is heading.
Amen.
Have a look at your prayers. You can shift them. You can shift them and change them so you can be heading in the direction that you want to be going in. And I want you to be encouraged. Never stop dreaming of what God can do for you or what you can do for God. Never stop dreaming. Tell your neighbor, never stop dreaming.
Never stop dreaming.
Tell somebody else, never stop dreaming.
Stop dreaming.
Because God's got dreams for your life. Listen, the Spirit of God would say to you right now that He is about to awaken dreams in your life that you never even knew existed. Dreams that are going to blow your mind.
Wow.
God is about to awaken dreams in your heart and in your lives. And I believe one of the keys into that is prayer. It's prayer. Prayer in your private time. Prayer alone. Acts 2:17, it says, old men will dream dreams. We don't stop dreaming because we get old. Amen. We get old because we stop dreaming.
Wow.
Never stop dreaming.
Amen.
I don't care how old you are. You could be 102, 103,